to TaBNWNE's Wikipedia News Edition. On 28th episode of Season 2 is Nivea. Nivea, stylized as capitalized Nivea,
Nivea.
is a German personal care brand that specializes in skin and body care.
It is owned by the Hamburg-based company Beiersdorf Global AG, who also makes the user brand.
Nivea comes from the Latin adjective niveus, meaning snow white. In the 1930s, Beiersdorf produced various products such as tanning oil, shaving cream, shampoo, facial cleanser, and toners.
During World War II, the trademark Nivea was expropriated in many countries.
After the war, Beiersdorf repurchased the rights.
During the 1980s, the Nivea brand expanded into a wider market.
Paul Beiersdorf established Beiersdorf AG on 28 March 1882.
Beiersdorf collaborated with dermatologist Paul Gerson to produce uniperchal plasters in his laboratory, based on his patent, laying the foundations for modern plaster technology.
In 1890, pharmacist Oskar Schwaplowitz took over the company and collaborated with UNA, who recommended Isaac Lifshitz, inventor of the lanolin-based emulsifier Usert, which was patented in 1900.
Nivea soap was released in 1906, and in 1911, its signature cream was introduced.
Timeline: 1900, patent application for lanolin, an emulsifying agent.
Usert was the basis for Usert and, later on, for Nivea cream. 1906, the first overseas branch was established in London.
1909, Nivea was launched on the market.
It was the first lip care product in sliding tube packaging.
Nivea is derived from the Latin for beautiful lip. Nivea equals lip, Nivea equals beautiful.
1911, Nivea cream, the first stable water and oil emulsion, was introduced.
The emulsifying agent Usert is made from lanolin, found in sheep's wool, and is the key to Nivea cream's unique properties. In 1918, the deaths of Oskar Schwaplowitz and his partner Otto Hans Mankiewicz resulted in the formation of a formal company on 1 June 1922. 1920s. 1922, Wally Jacobson took over as chairman of the executive board of the newly formed stock corporation.
The first self-adhesive plaster was introduced under the name Hansaplast. 1925, Nivea is relaunched in a new packaging, a blue tin with a white logo.
In 1928, Beiersdorf shares were listed on the Hamburg Stock Exchange for the first time.
Over 20 production sites worldwide were already in operation.
Nazi period in Germany and aftermath. 1933, under pressure of Nazi propaganda, the Jewish members of the executive board stepped down.
Wally Jacobson, the former chairman of the executive board, headed the foreign affiliates from Amsterdam until 1938. By adopting a policy of honorable tactics, the Beiersdorf executive board, under the leadership of Karl Clausen, steered the company through the Nazi period.
Although Beiersdorf retained its business culture, it cooperated with the regime. 1936, Tesafilm, an innovative transparent adhesive film, was launched.
1941, Teza was introduced as the umbrella brand for self-adhesive technology.
During World War II, marketing manager Ellie Usnap distanced the brand from Nazi ideology.
In 1949, her husband Theodor Heuss became first president of Germany. 1945, at the end of the Second World War, most of the Hamburg production plants and administrative buildings in Hamburg were destroyed during bombing in WW2.
And 1945 to 1949, the Beiersdorf Company lost most affiliates and international trademarks in almost all countries, particularly the US, the UK, the Commonwealth, and France.
However, it began to regain its trademarks again.
Rest of 20th century. 1950, the H5 Userin was launched on the market.
This innovative ointment emphasizes the importance of the skin's own natural protective acid barrier in maintaining good skin health. 1951, the first deodorizing soap, 8X4, was introduced.
During the 1950s and 1960s, the brand was extended into a product family. 1953, Nivea Milk, liquid Nivea cream in a water and oil emulsion was introduced for all over body care.
1955, Beiersdorf launched a protective hand cream called Atrix on the market.
1974, Beiersdorf diversified its business and introduced a divisional structure.
Currently, the divisions are Cosmetic, Medical, Pharma, and Teza. 1982, the steady expansion of Nivea as a skin and body care brand started through many sub-brands with an international focus, the introduction of Nivea Gesicht Face in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland.
1989, change of strategy, start implementing a strategic reorientation process focusing on the core competencies of skincare, wound care, and adhesive technology.
1990, acquisition of the Juvena brand, developed by the Diva Pharma Pharmaceutical Laboratory, founded in 1945 in Zurich.
1991, the acquisition of the La Prairie brand originated at the famous La Prairie Clinic in Montbrooks.
1992, launch of Nivea's Blue Harmony advertising campaign.
It was placed the last time in 2005. 1995, acquisition of the Futuro brand.
The company was founded in 1917 by German Georg Jung, who produced bandages in Ohio, USA.
The black and yellow packaging of the Futuro brand was introduced in 1936.
In 1999, the company's strategy was further streamlined to focus on a few strong consumer brands.
Professional wound care and self-adhesive technology were allowed to introduce organizational structures. 21st century. 2001, the new strategy enabled Teza to become an independent affiliate.
Teza AG was formed as a wholly owned affiliate of Beiersdorf, enabling it to react more flexibly to consumers and industrial customers.
Professional wound care was spun off in line with a new strategy and contributed to a joint venture between Beiersdorf and Smith & Nephew.
The SN Medical, domiciled in Hamburg, was founded.
2002, Lorena became a wholly owned subsidiary of Beiersdorf.
The cooperation dates back to 1989 and intensified following Germany's reunification. 2003, the previous divisional organization was replaced by a new functional group focusing on brands, supply chain management, finance, and human resources.
2004, the new Skin Research Center opened in Hamburg, underscoring the innovative strength of the globally successful Beiersdorf Group.
2008, Nivea began sponsoring the Times Square New Year's ball drop on 31 December 2008, along with a Carson's Countdown on NBC New Year's Eve specials.
2010, Nivea launched its new product, Nivea Happiness Sensation, featuring the Sun Touch by singer-songwriter Natasha Bedingfield in the commercial.
And 2011, Nivea celebrates its 100 years of skincare festivities featuring several performances by our baby and singer and actress Rihanna.
Rihanna's son, California King Bed, was featured as a part of the 100 Years of Skincare commercial campaign. In 2011, Nivea was fined $900,000 by the U.S. Federal Trade Commission for falsely claiming that consumers could slim down by regularly applying Nivea My Silhouette cream to their skin.
The same year, Nivea published a world map on its website that omitted Israel, Simon Wiesenthal's interpretasts.
In June 2019, the Marketing and Media Industry journal Ad Age reported on 26 June 2019 that FCB, Nivea's longtime ad agency, had ended its relationship with the company.
Among the primary reasons cited was Nivea's rejection of a proposed ad that featured two men's hands touching because, according to a Nivea executive, we don't do gay at Nivea.
Crane Chicago Business reported that FCB had ended the relationship of more than a century.
Noting that the breakup occurred at the end of LGBT Pride Month, Cranes noted that FCB would be foregoing the management of Nivea's $21.8 million U.S. advertising budget.
It represented 1% of FCB's revenue globally. That's it for this episode today. Thank you for watching, and this is the last episode of 2025, but we will be back for more episodes of TaBNWNE in 2026.
To all grandparents, parents, children, and relatives near and far, may your hearts be comforted by the spirit of Christmas, and may the new year bring good health, happiness, and unforgettable memories.
And also, to celebrate this New Year's Eve, more compilation videos will continue to premiere until we will return more episodes of TaBNWNE, starting in February 2026.
So be sure to hit a like, subscribe to this channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos as it happens, and we will see you in 2026 episode.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your wonderful families.